What is up, beautiful family? Hope you guys are having a great Tuesday. I'm so thankful for this opportunity to be able to sit here and talk my trash. Okay? Yesterday, I wasn't really able to put you guys on a whole bunch of value because I was a little sleepy. Today, different story. I feel great. Feel ready to go. I think, honestly, the reason why I felt like trash yesterday was because I didn't take pre-workout when I went to the gym in the morning and I kind of was exhausted. But it's all good though. We're back. We're ready to go. I'm going to put you guys on a whole bunch of freaking value today. So I hope you guys are ready to lock in. Make sure you cut out all distractions and pay attention. Because if you don't pay attention, this is your confidence that we're worried about. Not mine. Yours, not mine. Okay? So let's get into it. Today, we are going to talk about building unstoppable confidence. How to just be next level of yourself. How to become the best version of yourself. How to be walking around with your head up, shoulders back. Let's get into it. So first things first, when you are walking around, let's say you're at the gym or you're at the grocery store or you're doing something, right? You're at a cafe, at a restaurant, whatever. Keep your phone away. Keep your phone away, especially when you're walking somewhere. Do not be just walking around looking at your phone. Because first of all, you look like a little bitch. You look like you're just unconfident, right? You can't show confidence if you're looking at your phone. Because your head's down, your posture's all shitted on. So, just stop walking around with your phone. Especially if you're walking outside, look at nature. Don't even bring your phone, okay? And if you got to walk around at the gym, either leave the phone at the machine or leave it in the locker room or in your car. I don't know. But do not be sitting here in every situation. You don't need to sit here and fill your brain with a whole bunch of dopamine all the time. It's going to make you look extremely mysterious if you're not sitting here looking at your phone everywhere you go. Okay? Learn from me. I used to be a very shy individual. I didn't like talking to a lot of people. But as soon as I started talking to people and building confidence, I understood that was a lie. So stop looking at your phone. It doesn't matter if you're just trying to change a song. Whatever you do, when you are walking, don't be looking at your phone. Don't. You got to be walking. I'm going to give you guys a little example. Matter of fact, okay? So when you're walking, look, let's stand up real quick. Shoulders back. Head up. Boom. Make sure you flex your lats a little bit. Boom. Now you're good. Instead of looking down and, you got to have a good posture. Let me lower this mug real quick. Boom. Okay. Your posture has to be next level. So that's number 2. Posture. If your posture is cooked, it doesn't even matter if you're on your phone or not. If you're walking around with your shoulders slouched, you need to start working on some rear delts and doing some stretches and whatnot. Because if not, you're going to look like a little fucking weirdo everywhere you go. Okay? So that's number 2. Number 3 is extremely important. Stop comparing yourself to other people. The worst thing that you can do is compare yourself to others. Remember that you are seeing the surface of their lives. So, for example, if you are comparing yourself to a 19-year-old entrepreneur on the internet, you don't know their whole story. All they're doing is posting their highlight reel, right? So you think their life is perfect. I could guarantee you right now, nobody's life is perfect. Somebody always has something to stress about, always has something to freak out about. So just stop comparing it. So the underlying reality, focus instead on what's important, your own strength and goals. That's the only thing that freaking matters is you. In your life, you are the only person that matters. It sounds selfish, narcissistic. Honestly, I could admit that I'm narcissistic. I love looking at myself because I'm him. I built myself so much to the point where I can do this stuff, okay? I just have unstoppable confidence in myself and in my abilities. I know I could conquer the world if I wanted to, okay? I don't really want to do that. I just want to run a business that does a few $1 million a year. Anyway, number two. So if you understand, so this is the thing, right? I know I'm loud right now. I know I'm talking very loud and It's because I have a lot of energy and I might be autistic. Who cares? So you have to remember that, let's say you are in a public setting. Remember that the loudest person is not the most confident. They are trying to hide something. They're trying to throw a whole bunch of shit out there. So if you are the loudest person in the room, cut that shit out. We tend to look to the blow your own horn types as confident ones, but some of the most successful people are gentle giants, humble and self-effacing people who can turn out to be the strongest. People we admire more and more as we come to appreciate their depth. Okay, so this is extremely important. Like I said, I know I'm loud, I know I'm full of energy right now, but you catch me in a public setting, I'm quiet. I don't be doing any of this shit. Not because I'm shy or embarrassed. I just don't want to be like one of those guys that's like a fucking douchebag. What? Like what? Anyway, so this is the thing too. You have to realize. So let's say, for example, I don't go to clubs or bars or whatever, but let's say you do, right? And some guy's trying to pick a fight. Ah, bro, come on, what's good, what's good? They probably aren't very confident in themselves. If you are able to just walk away, nah, bro, you're good. Nah, bro, nah, I'm good. You're good. You don't need to be the loudest person in the room. If you're always the person that's talking about your goals, talking about the girls, talking about all the parties, you're a freaking loser, man. You really got to get that under control. It's so, I'm so serious when I say that. Like, being the loudest person in the room is just embarrassing. Especially if you are in a room with high status individuals. Okay, so trust me, I have learned the hard way. I was in a room with some of the best people in my city, and this was when I first started, so, get off my back. I was 17, and I was talking, acting like I knew everything. They couldn't teach me a damn thing, which is a complete lie. They had so much knowledge and so much things to teach me, and I just didn't take it because I was arrogant and, oh, yeah, well, yeah, I already know. Yeah, I already know how to do that. Yeah. So now that I talk about that, it sounds very cringy, very corny. Things happen. I thought I was on the top of the world, but I realized I was at the bottom of the feeder. I'm like a little tadpole trying to compete with these guys. But okay, I'm gonna go on a little side rant. So when you put yourself around high status individuals, you realize you're not shit. When you put yourself around people who are making $1 million a month, 10 grand a month is nothing. Like, you're nothing, right? You're just completely dog shit. Anyway, so I don't even know what number we're on, but we're gonna keep on going. Keep your limiting beliefs at bay. Even the most successful people have limiting beliefs about them. But the biggest difference is that they choose to focus on their strengths and possibilities instead of their limits. Okay, so I know this for a fact. I have a lot of fears that I know in business. I have a lot of fears, but I choose to focus on what I'm good at instead of focusing on what I'm bad at, right? Because if you always focus on what you're bad at, what do you think's gonna happen? You're gonna get bad results. Okay, so let's say I always focused on my ability to do copywriting. I'm not that good at copywriting. I can admit it. I kind of suck at writing, whatever. But if I were to always to focus on that strength or that weakness, it's going to get even weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker. If I focus on my power, the things that I'm good at, sales, talking to people, communication, I'm going to be good, I know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? But if it comes to like marketing or copywriting, like even content, I don't really think I'm that good with. I don't really care though. Like, I'm not going to sit here and be like, just start loathing. Nah. You just have to understand that everybody has something that's up with them. Nobody's perfect, right? Whether this is body appearance or business appearance, whatever it is, right? Everybody has something wrong. I have 3 nipples. Just kidding. I don't have 3 nipples. But you have to understand that you have to acknowledge your insecurities and your fears and all of this stuff. Because if you're just kind of trying to pushing them back, it's not going to be that good for your growth, okay? Don't mask it. Don't mask it. Self-confidence isn't the impression that you give off or give others, but how you feel about yourself. It's all about who you are, and where you want to be in your own life and leadership, okay? So this is really important. So you have to understand where you are at the moment. So the only reason why I'm extremely confident is because I've put in the effort every single day for the past 2 years, 3 years maybe. And I just feel like I can't be stopped, you know? I mean, obviously I can. Somebody who's making $1 million a month could come and just squish me like a bug, you know? But I learned to be friends with those individuals instead of making them my enemies because that's a lot of competition. $1 million a month is a crazy work. Okay, so you have to understand that you just have to be comfortable in your own skin, and this is where comparing yourself to other people comes in. Don't be doing that shit. Anyway, just be comfortable in who you are as a person. But you have to do action steps every single day. So setting small goals, for example, going to the gym, waking up earlier, journaling, reading, hopping on one more sales call. It's easy, right? You could build unstoppable confidence just by acting on things instead of procrastinating and and honestly, I think that's why I felt like trash yesterday is because uh I didn't go outside. I didn't have my son. I didn't do any of that shit. Like I kind of just worked all day and then I didn't feel fulfilled in the morning. I don't know. I don't even know. Who knows? Anyway, you got to change what you can. Confident people know they cannot change the past, granted, but they can change the future. They make daily choices that lead them to the future. They're very simple, you know? Okay, so for example, you going to the gym every single day is not going to make you rich. Just saying, unless you become like an online fitness coach, weight loss coach, personal trainer, I don't know. It's not going to make you rich. Okay, you have to understand that. Yes, it's great. It's a great discipline to have. I still do it every single day. Doesn't matter, right? Doesn't matter how I'm feeling, right? But I understand that it's not going to make me rich. I understand that I'm not going to be driving a satin gray Aventador SVJ with a red interior if I just go to the gym every day. Like it's kind of health is number one, but obviously you got to make money as well because you being a front desk employee at the gym probably isn't going to make you rich. So, oops, sorry to say it. Just saying, right? It's not going to retire your parents. It's not going to do any of that shit. So you have to understand that adding a daily discipline that's going to make you money, going to make you a little bit more money than you are making already, is going to be great. So, for example, you could go do remote closing, appointment setting, an agency, content agency, marketing agency, copywriting agency. I don't know. Do whatever the fuck you want. It's your life, right? Anyway, you have to understand that changing what you can is very efficient. So if you're doing one bad habit every single day, cut that shit out. Replace it with a good habit. Instead of cutting out the bad habit, for example, cutting out drinking and then going on to smoking. That doesn't make any sense, right? You're just moving a bad habit and then pivoting to another one. Doesn't make any damn sense. So don't do that. I don't know what number we're on, but right? Okay, right? Okay. Be fully committed to doing whatever you can to build your future and your success every single day, and to accepting full responsibility for your life. Taking accountability is extremely important. If some chick cheats on you, it's your fault. If you lost 10 grand in a day, your fault. I don't know. If you can't afford groceries, your fault. Stop blaming other people, bro. It's a waste of time. You're just loathing. Oh well, I just blame everybody else because my life circumstances aren't good. Yeah, you're gonna be average the rest of your life. Anyway, it's gonna feel uncomfortable. If it feels uncomfortable, you are on the right track. I can tell you that right now. Do not procrastinate. Do what it takes without drama, without worrying about other people, and live your own life. Okay? These are the 7 secrets that will uncover your confidence from within. Did I say 7? I think there was like 10 or 8 or 9. I don't know. Kind of confidence that gives you sole responsibility for everything in your life. Take accountability. Live your life on your own terms. And also, I'm going to add one, because why not? I believe that you have to be perseverance. You have to have a ton of perseverance. Just when things don't show work or when you're not seeing results, you still got to show up, man. You still got to do the things that you don't want to do. Because if you don't do them, who else is going to do them? Right? You gotta embrace your flaws. Like I said, know your values. Very simple. And let me fill this in real quick. Please, 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 please don't rely on somebody else for your confidence. Don't do that shit. Because all you're gonna do is get hurt, bro. Just don't do it. If you're a girl, a guy, it doesn't matter. Don't rely on anybody else for anything. It doesn't even matter if it's confidence. It could be happiness, confidence. I don't know. I don't know. Just don't rely on other people for this stuff. You have to be confident in yourself. You have to love yourself before somebody can love you. That's rule number one before anything. If you don't love yourself, you probably shouldn't be in a relationship. Harsh truth. Cry about it. Do whatever you want. Okay? I don't really care. Hope you guys took a lot of value from this video. And I better see a lot of you guys, or all of you guys, walking with your head up, shoulders back, mewing. Just love yourself. Self-care, gym, skincare, eating right. It's gonna help you follow through in your word as well. I'm putting you guys on so much sauce, so much damn sauce. It's insane. If you guys don't subscribe, I don't know what you're doing, man. You have to understand that you are the main character of your story. Nobody else is. Pretend like you're in an edit, just like a crazy gym edit every single day, so you could be confident. Imagine the edit song playing in your head. Like imagine you being a main character and listening to this. You're gonna be the main character, right? Nobody's gonna be able to stop you. Watch this. I don't think you guys are ready for this. This magic. I'm probably gonna get copyrighted crazy for this, but who cares, right? If you don't think you're in an edit for this song or as this song, or even this, we'll sit here and do this one too. Some What I Want. Let me get closer so you can hear it. Tell me that's not a confidence building song. You have to understand that you're the main character. This is your life, your story, your success, your future relies on you in the current moment. If you're not confident in yourself, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. You're probably cooked. Probably cooked. But hope you have a great Tuesday. Maybe I'll do another video about this because I gave you guys a little bit of tips, but there's a lot more that I can, tap into. So hopefully you guys get a lot of value from this. I love every single one of you guys. You guys have a beautiful Tuesday morning, 7:17. Let's get it. Have a great day. Let's win today. Woo! Nathan Brooks is out. Boom!